forward to estimates next year. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Madam Deputy Speaker.
I call the member for Juru.
Madam Deputy Speaker, with regard to the Community Support and Services Committee estimates, I'll just make a very brief contribution so others can have an opportunity. There is a housing crisis in the Redlands, with many Redlanders, including Quandamooka families, sleeping either on the streets or in the bush. With the $220+ million this government wasted on the Wellcamp White Elephant, we could have solved this housing crisis, including the Aboriginal housing crisis in the Redlands, and delivered what was promised by Jackie Trad, and funded Homeless United and others to get all those sleeping rough off the streets. 2 points. In terms of public housing for the Quandamooka, the Palaszczuk government has failed to deliver for the Quandamooka people of North Stradbroke Island, Minjerribah. Jackie Trad's promised jobs, consultation, coming together and new social housing never happened. So Quandamooka people are still forced to camp in the bush, and the promised housing at 1 mile has never materialised. Quandamooka leaders have learned that you cannot trust this government to deliver in practical ways to close the gap for Aboriginal people on North Stradbroke Island, Minjerribah. The second point is in terms of homelessness in the wider Redlands. Homeless United is an excellent local service that helps the homeless in so many ways, including very successfully and effectively placing them in homes permanently. I have mentioned their work and plight a few times in this House. So, Madam Deputy Speaker, I wish to make a brief statement for the record. Recently, I criticised the Minister for Housing in the Parliament for stopping the funding, the initial funding, to Homeless United. I believed it should continue. The Minister, on learning of my criticism, subsequently took personal offence. So I take the opportunity today to withdraw the comments that she found offensive. Having unreservedly withdrawn, Madam Deputy Speaker, let me be clear that I do not resile from fighting for the funding to be restored to Homeless United. If funding is not provided, homeless Redlanders will keep doing it tough on the streets. So I again call on the government to immediately reverse its hard-hearted decision to cut these funds to Homeless United.